So a client reached out wondering if I could do alterations on this dress that she had got for an elopement. So she shows up for her appointment and I'm like, did we have a discussion before you came in? And she said, no. I was like, okay, you're here anyways. So what exactly do you need? She's laughing. She kind of knows that what she's bringing to me is a little bit of a hot mess. And so she says she ordered this dress off of dhgate. You know, dhgate is like AliExpress, if you've heard of AliExpress.
Or Temu.
And this was the dress that came in. So this was her in the dress after I had asked her to try it on. And she was like, I know, it kind of looks like a hot mess, but if you could do anything, let me know. And if you can't, that is okay. I really wanted to say no, but a part of me was like, okay, let's see if we can salvage this dress. So I asked her what was her vision, what she liked about the dress. She did say that she loved the sleeves, but of course she didn't like the way the sleeves were fitting. She loved the ruching on the inspiration. Generally, there was a lot going on with this dress. You have the sleeves, you have the draping, you have the pleats, the train in the back. It was just a whole lot. Let's try and work with whatever we have right now and try and see if we can make it just a little bit more tasteful. She was open to that. She was like, she's not expecting a lot. So the first suggestion that I had was, let's take off the sleeve and see how you feel about this. It looked like it was shaping up to be a little bit better. Pin the side of the skirt part just to give it just a little bit more shape. Another thing that we had decided on, she didn't like how much drape on the shoulder had, and so she wanted to find out if I could tighten it so that it wouldn't hang so low. I went to work, but I also forgot to mention that the dress was weirdly wide. Like at the bottom, I think they were going for the mermaid shape. So I suggested let's taper it down. Took off the other sleeve, went ahead and sewed down the pleats that I was going to sew down. Had her come in for another fitting, and listen, it was shaping up to be better than what we started out with. So I tapered the skirt, took off both of those sleeves, shortened that strap, took in the skirt part and kind of readjusted the pleating. So we were headed in the right direction. During the fitting, she was like, is it possible that we could remove the train? So I was like, okay, I will take a look and see if it's something that I can't do. I won't. So I went ahead, figured it was fine to take off the train, but I just had to be careful because you can see where the beading was. And I went ahead and seam ripped the train off. So she comes in for another fitting. Let's remember where we started off from to this, where it was kind of shaping up to be what she wanted the dress to finally look like, to this look. It was definitely a huge improvement. I felt that this style was more flattering as compared to what she had originally ordered and what she wanted. Before and after, how did I do?